Hello students, myself Aruna Rajpurohit, and today we are going to study SS 7th standard chapter 3. I will not say the name of the chapter, you are going to suggest me the name of the chapter. So students, nowadays a very pandemic period is going on. In this situation, yes, coronavirus and lots of the natural calamities like cyclones and all. So in this situation, who is making the laws and who is making the rules? Yes, that how should we as a citizen we have to work and what should our responsibility, we can go out of our home, the markets should be open or closed, who is making these all laws? So these all laws are made by our government. Yes, our government is making these rules and regulation. They are making the laws that the market should be closed at this time, the shops will be open at this time, and there will be a curfew at this time. So, and during the cyclones also. So these all responsibilities are related with our government. Without government, is it possible to run a nation? No, it is not possible. What happen? People will do their activities and their daily, like whatever that in this pandemic period also they will not follow any rules and regulation. They will do whatever they like to do. In this case, what happened, that infection will spread over other people. Yes, so that's why any kind of like natural calamities, disasters, or any kind of worldwide disease, the government is making the rules and regulation, and it is our duty to follow it. So in this chapter we are going to study about government. What is the role of government? Yes, first of all we will talk about the headlines. So students, how can we know that what is happening in the country or any other states with the help of the radio, TV programs? As so in a newspaper there are some headlines are given. What happened? They are the main like today's headlines. So we know headlines with the help of the newspaper. We will study it more briefly, but I am just explaining you some important topics. Now we are going to study in this chapter about functions of the government. Importance of the government. What is the importance of the government? Why government is need? Yes. Now government at the different level. There are different levels. In that different level government is working, and what are the different levels? Now the next one is the government and law. So laws, that what are the laws making by the government and what that laws made and how do we implement that laws. So how government and laws are made according to as per our constitution. Now organs of the government. So there are like different level, there are some organs of the government we will study in this chapter. So I had written over here legislature, judiciary and executive. These are the levels of organs of the government. First one is legislature, judiciary and executive. So I will explain you deeply, but just now you just note down these things. No, these are very important points that we are going to study in this chapter. So now come to the next point, level of government. So there are three different level of government. Like we studied organ, same way here the levels are also different. That is local level, state level and central level. So these are the three levels in which government works for us. Like local, that means that is related to the village and cities. And state, that is related to the state, like Gujarat government, Rajasthan government. So they do the work for the state. And central level, that means it is also known as union government as well as national level. So it works for national level. National level means for the whole country. Yes, like India. So it works for the whole country. That is, it's known as central level. It is also mentioned as it works for the national level, and it is known as union government. We can also say it's union government. So now come to the next point, lower and upper house. In state level, in state already we had studied in previous your studies in last standard about local levels. You studied about villages, how that new laws and created and how people implement and what are the benefit they get with the help of this rules and laws. So now in this chapter we are going to study about state level. In state level there are two houses. there are two houses, they are lower and upper. There are two houses in state level, they are lower and upper. These two houses are in state level. So in lower, the lower house, which is known as legislative assembly. Yes, as we all know that government is not a one person, it is a group of an organization. Yes, the people together work for our nation, our country. Yes, they all follow each other and they make some laws and make the people implement that laws. So this state level, there are two houses, that is lower level and upper, lower house and upper house. So in the lower house, the people, those who are making a committee and they get together for making these laws and discuss about some important topic, they are legislative assembly. And in upper house, the people, those who, the organization who form together and meetings, it is a legislative council. So this is legislative assembly, and this is in upper house, it is legislative council. So students, now it is not possible to explain it shortly because you will not get everything. So you also have to open your books and I will explain one by one paragraph with the help of the textbook. So you have to listen it carefully. So first of all, in your textbook, a page is given with the headlines. Yes, there are a newspaper's headlines photo is given over here. There are so many different headlines are given using Right to Information Act, 2005 RTI, then GST, a weapon against corruption. These are different incidents, whatever happened in the daily our life, that news are given as a headlines. So how we can get this all information? With the help of the newspaper. So it's given over here. Now I will read the chapter, and as well as you are also going to listen it. Okay. So you must have come across the word government in newspaper, radio and TV. So how can we knew this? All with the help of the radio, TV and different like technology with the help of the newspapers. Okay, so what is government? What is government? Like I had explained you before, even though we will look at what functions that is performed and what is its importance in our life. What kind of work government perform and what is the importance of the work of the government in our daily life. We will study about the government in this lesson. So in this chapter we are going to study about the work of the government and the importance of the government. You must be aware that a country needs a government to make laws as per its constitution. So as we all have to be aware, yes, we all should know that whose work is to make new laws, that is up to the government for the country as per our constitution. Yes, हमारे संविधान. Yes, our constitution, it's everything is written. So that laws will make implement by the government, and there will be some changes done according to our constitution with the help of our government. Take decisions, yes, the laws as per making laws and taking decisions, some important decisions according to the situation is taken by our government and implement them. That is not important that only the laws are made and everything will be easily done. No, people have to implement also. So government should enforce these laws to implement by the people, by the citizens. So now come to the next point. For example, where should schools and roads be constructed? Who decide that where should schools and roads and these all different sectors are built? It is decided by the government that where should these buildings like schools and hospitals and they are constructed. Now, should the rate of different commodities be increased or decreased? That means commodities means products, like it can be like natural resource or any other resources like fuels. Okay, so what happens, sometimes the rates increase and decrease. Petrol rates are high, sometimes it's low. So who decide these all things, that products all the products rates will decrease or increase? It is decided by our government. So this responsibility is also related to our government. How to ensure that electricity is supplied? Electricity is supplied to everyone. How it decide? How government make ensure? It is government's duty that they ensure that they should ensure that the people, everyone, the citizen of our country should get the electricity. It is their right. Okay, so it is up to the government to ensure. Next one, decisions such as these are usually taken by the government. So these all decisions like where to build these buildings, schools and colleges, and like a different sector, and to the supply of electricity is working as well as to every citizen or not, they are getting their right or not. These all decisions and are taken by our government. Thus the government performs a very important functions. So that according to this we can easily say that our government perform a very important functions, because if no one is there to lead lead how these laws are made and how people are implementing, then what happen, everything will be like corruption and everything else. So government is playing a very important function in this one. We come to know about government works through media. How can we know that government is working properly or not working properly? With the help of the media. Yes, nowadays also we can see in television like there are some different opposition party and ruling party. They blame each other that this party is working well and this party is not working as well. How can we know all these things? With the help of our media. So media, every day's news we can see, and we can know that our government is working well for us or not. So we should watch news every day. Yes. Read the headlines of a newspaper. This is an activity for you students. You have to read a newspaper and make a list of a work done by your government. So in which state you stay, you have to make a list of the work your state's government work. What the work done by the government. On the basis of your list, okay, your list, whatever list you had made, do you understand the different function of the government? You have to make sure that you are understanding everything, what kind of work government is doing. Yes, you can take an example like the cyclone recently, what arrangement had done from government to protect the people, give them shelter, food, okay. So you can take any kind of any period and any kind of example, and you have to do this activity. Now function of the government. What are the function of the government? So now the government is like a managing committee. Why it is called a managing committee? Because it is managing, government is managing everything, how to control the situation, how to handle everything and tackle everything, what the laws and what the changes will made. Okay, so government is called a managing committee. Yes, what is the government called? It is a managing committee. Usually in a democracy, the government works as per the wishes of the people and for their welfare. Usually in the democracy means people have their own right to the freedom to give vote. They having the right to select their own leader. Yes, as per their right. So this is India is a democratic country. So as per a democracy, the government works as per the wishes of the people and for their welfare. So as being a democratic country, government should not work their own wish. Yes, whatever they want to do, they can't do. They have to work according to the wishes of the citizens. They have to work according to the people. Yes, what is their wishes? Yeah, that means they are working. They are giving them the proper right. Yeah, they are giving them that the authority or speaking their rights. Okay, so government have to work in a democratic country as per wishes of the people and for their welfare. That means they have to do good for the citizens. They have to give them opportunities, yes, for education and literacy, like unemployment issue. They have to work for all these things. The government also takes various steps to solve the economic and social problem of the people. So now government have to take different decisions, and they have to follow various steps to solve the problems like economic and social. Yes, we can say economic, that means that related to our business. Yes, the country is doing, the people of the country are getting the employment or not. So in this situation, and social, that means sometimes due to caste system or the community, there are some issues. Okay, so the government ensure that people are getting that proper, they are taking the steps to help the people in these problems of economic and socials. Okay, it is concerned about the nation's economic condition and problem of the poverty. Yet that means government have to be very serious that they are working for the nation's economic conditions, and they are doing good for our country and the problems of the poverty. That means those who are poor people, they are working for them, they are getting that good opportunities of work and education or not. So government will have to very serious about this nation's economic condition and poverty, problem of poverty. Unemployment, yes, like unemployment, that means those who are not getting job and due to they are not that much educated or poverty, so government had to provide them some facilities to get job. And yes, unemployment problem, they have to just make sure that they are eradicating this unemployment, and they are making sure that people are getting work in their state and different villages. Literacy, that means in a nation the people are educated or not educated. Mostly people are not aware to get their education, yes, due to poverty also. If they don't have that sufficient money, then what they do, they just send the children to work, yes. So that's why government have to make sure they are taking a various steps to eradicate illiteracy, and make sure that people are more and more people are going to schools and college to study. They are okay. Now health. So in our country, it's a more population. Due to more population, there is a poverty, and due to that, the health facility is also not that much good. But it is government's responsibility to provide everyone that health facility. So we can see that some government hospitals, clinics are also there. They provide them the free charge operations, and they help them in so many cases, yes, in accidents and all. So it is government's duty to take various steps and be concerned that they are working for the economic condition and the problem of poverty, unemployment, literacy and health, etc. There are so many other problems like this. So in that government, like drinking water, yes, and the facility of transport is all up to the government. They have to be very concerned about these economic conditions. Now, it also provides various facilities like making low priced food grains available through ration shops. Like nowadays we can see the government has giving everyone that opportunity to get that low rate grains from ration shops. Yes, why? Because in this natural calamities like cyclones and disasters, people need that food. They don't have that much employment, yes, work. So at that time, it is government's responsibility to provide them the food. So that's why government is providing them the ration card, and they are getting the low charge, low price food grains from these ration shops. So assistance during disasters and calamities, like we had already talked about that last situation of cyclones and natural disasters. So government have to assist that people, and they have to provide them that much security that the people can take them to the different organization like police or BSF. They can take that people to the safe place, and they provide them the shelter and food. This is also the responsibility of the government at the time of natural calamities and disasters. Now, establishing educational institutes and hospitals. Yes, establishing educational, that government should know that there is lots of so much population in our country, and the poverty is also much. So they have to build more and more government schools and clinics for giving them the proper whatever they need, the facilities needed by the poor people, they can get easily. Because if there is so much crowd in that every hospitals and schools, then what happened, every poor people will not get that opportunity. So government should establish more and more educational institute and hospital for the people, and run service like transport judiciary. Like we can see the industries, in industrial areas the workers work, and they travel from one place to another place for their livelihood. But in that case, what happened, if they don't get that facility of transport, they have to pay a private any other transport, and that much their earning is not that much. They are getting low wages for their daily livelihood. So how can they pay that much for the private transport? So that's why government's duty to provide them public transport, and also it's their responsibility of the government to provide them the service of transport, judiciary, post and telegraph, and railway also. Like we can see railway facility, telegraph facility, yes, and because everyone can't use internet.